Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our presentation of match number 64 of the IPL, the Delhi Capitals versus the Lucknow Super Giants. Looking at how both these teams have fared while going head to head, the Lucknow Super Giants have won 3 out of the 4 meetings against the Delhi Capitals. But the Capitals did come out the victor in their last match at the Ekana Stadium. In the previous meeting between the Lucknow Super Giants and the Delhi Capitals, that match will be remembered as the debut of Jake Fraser-McGurk. He scored a crucial 55 runs of just 35 deliveries, and they were definitely helped by Kuldeep Yadav spinning all sorts of tricks in the first innings and getting a crucial 3-for and also winning the man of the match. Now, taking a look at the Arun Jaitley Stadium, that venue has seen Delhi win 3 out of the 4 matches contested over there, and all 4 matches have been won by teams batting first. With an average first innings winning score of 242 runs, you're gonna bet that the captain who wins the toss is gonna have a bat first. However, even if Rahul does end up winning the toss, Delhi's record at the Arun Jaitley Stadium with the bat has been nothing short of terrific. Going at a strike rate of almost 190, their run rate at the Arun Jaitley Stadium is also at a great 11.4. Delhi's balls per boundary ratio is also at a great 3.4 at their home stadium, and they have won 3 out of the 4 matches that they've played over there. Compare that with their record at other grounds and you can see just how good they are and their home turf. Taking an overall look at Delhi's batting this season, it's clear that they definitely prefer batting first. They won 4 out of the 6 games that they've played while batting first, and they won just 2 out of the 7 games while batting second. While batting first, Delhi scores at a rate over 10 runs an over, and while batting second, it's only in the low 9s. And they've lost just 39 wickets while batting first. But while batting second, they've lost over 50. Delhi's batting has been especially great during the power play overs. We can see during the power play overs, they have a run rate of over 10.5. And that is the 3rd best run rate in the league for the first 6 overs. But they do have a tendency of slowing down as the innings progresses, and especially during the death, they have one of the lowest run rates at 10.6. Delhi's strengths in the first 6 overs has to be attributed to the rise of Jake Fraser-McGurk. He's honestly been unstoppable during that phase of play. And if you want to know more about him, check out this video that we did earlier during the season. Jake Fraser-McGurk has been going from strength to strength this season. Even in their last match, he was 21 runs off just 8 deliveries, but was run out in the most unluckiest of fashions. Looking at Jake Fraser-McGurk's last 5 innings, it is a weird coincidence that he tends to perform alternatively. So in the last match, when he had scored just 21 runs, we expect him to go all guns blazing in their matchup against LSG. Amongst the batters at the top, Jake Fraser-McGurk has the highest strike rate in the power play overs, beating out the likes of Abhishek Sharma, Travis Head and Phil Salt. And if you want to know how good he is at smacking the ball during the power play overs, well, he scored almost 94% of his runs in only boundaries. And looking at batters who have faced both pace and spin this season, well, Jake Fraser-McGurk has the highest strike rates over there as well. So it doesn't matter what kind of balls you're throwing at him, he's still going to hit you out of the park. Now, taking a look at another player who could possibly open with Jake Fraser-McGurk, since Rishabh Pant is back in the squad, it's Abhishek Pant. Abhishek Pant, who was on a good run of form in his last 4 games, came to bat at number 3 against the Royal Challengers Bangalore and got out for just 2 runs. Pant is especially weak while batting second, where his average while batting first is at 50, but while batting second, it's under 20. Now, let's move on to Delhi's stand-in captain for the previous match, Akshar Patel. Akshar Patel was excellent with the bat in their previous game, where he scored a crucial knock of 57 runs and did give Delhi some hope during the middle overs. Taking a look at Akshar's form over the last 5 matches, he has had 2 scores of 50 plus runs. Akshar Patel has scored 3 half centuries in his IPL career, and 2 out of them came in his last 5 innings this season. Akshar Patel has struggled against left-arm pacers in this IPL and has gotten out to them 2 times this season. So Mohsin Khan will definitely be looking forward to that matchup. Akshar Patel with the ball hasn't been especially effective this season and has picked up just 3 wickets in his last 5 matches. But his economy will definitely be handy in slowing down the Lucknow batsmen during those middle overs. Although he has picked up just 1 wicket against them in 4 outings. Khalil Ahmed has been one of the best bowlers with a new ball. He has taken 8 wickets in the power play overs alone this season and also has 6 wickets in the death overs. Khalil Ahmed has also taken 4 wickets in his last 2 outings against the Lucknow Super Giants, so he will be raring to go when they face off at the Arun Jaitley Stadium. Kuldeep Yadav is another candidate who will be looking forward to today's match. He's picked up 6 wickets against the Lucknow Super Giants in his 4 encounters versus Thar, and 3 of those wickets came in their last matchup at the Ekana Stadium. The Delhi Capitals will be hoping that they can put their troubles in the field in their last match against Royal Challengers Bangalore behind them. In that match, they dropped 4 catches, and the ones of Patidar and Jags will especially hurt them. If they held on to those chances, those could have swayed the game in their favor. But one team that should take a good hard look at their fielding is got to be the Lucknow Super Giants. They have the poorest catch efficiency amongst all 10 teams in the league this season. Their overall fielding in the ground has also been amongst the poorest this season, where they have the worst net runs saved with a negative 44. This is all the more confusing when you take a look at Lucknow's fielding coach, John D. Rhodes, who on his day was one of the best fielders in the world, and we could argue one of the best fielders of cricket, period. Lucknow's batting has also been amongst the weaker sides this season. Apart from a few individual performances, their batting ranks amongst the lowest this season. In an IPL, where not only the 200-run mark, but also the 250-run mark has been breached so many times, having a run rate below 9 just isn't going to cut it. Now, we dig into a further analysis of LSG's batting lineup. KL Rahul has been especially underperforming in the second half of the season. In the first 6 overs, KL Rahul was playing very aggressively. He was bashing all the bowlers and was operating at a strike rate of over 150 in those first 7 matches. But ever since the World Cup squad was announced, his strike rate dropped significantly and now it's in the mid-hundreds. To add further insult to injury, KL Rahul's record against the Delhi Capitals has not been the best. He scored 420 runs against them in 14 innings and averages just 30, which is his lowest in the league against an opponent. Quinton de Kock has also been having a very subpar performance in the last few games, where in the first half of the season, he was averaging at over 30. In the last few games, his average has dropped down to below 15. Taking a look at how Quinton approaches his innings, he's been dismissed 6 times while facing his first 10 deliveries of the match. This is amongst the highest for any batsman this season, and the Delhi pace attack is going to have a field day if they're able to get him out in the first 10 deliveries. Nicholas Pooran has also been quite adept at steadying the ship for the Lucknow Super Giants. In their last match, where the Lucknow Super Giants were struggling at 57 runs for 3 wickets, he came in, steadied the ship and took them to a respectable total of 165 runs. But that still wasn't enough for the absolute smacking that they were about to receive from Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. Looking at Nicholas Pooran's innings build-up by balls, we can see that he definitely takes some time to get settled. In his first 10 deliveries, he's striking at a rate of just below 130. He does get going in the next 20 deliveries, where he's striking at a rate over 200. But then, after the 30 delivery mark, his strike rate drops down significantly to 121. So the Delhi Capitals should capitalize on his weaknesses and get him out in those first 10 deliveries, where he has been dismissed twice this season. Well, talking about the Lucknow Super Giants bowling lineup, well, it's okay guys, it happens to the best of us. In their last match, they were hammered by the Sunrisers opening pair of Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. Every bowler who took the ball went for at least 14 runs and over, and none of them could take even a single wicket. NSG's bowling lineup was one of the best in the season during their first 6 games. They had taken 35 wickets in the first 6, while in the last 6, they have taken only 26 wickets. Their economy was also going at a very respectable rate of just below 9, but now it's jumped to over 10. The downfall of Lucknow's bowling in their last 6 games can also be attributed to how Yash Thakur's second half of the season has gone. Yash Thakur started the season with a great 5-foot, but his performance has seen a regression in the last 5 matches. Where he was going at an economy just below 10 in his first few games, now it's well over 12 runs and over. Another reason why Lucknow's pace attack was flailing was because they couldn't seal the spot for their number 3 pace bowler. They were especially missing Mayank Yadav, who had a great start to the season, but was then unfortunately injured and ruled out. Lucknow's spin bowling department also needs a lot of work. Although Krunal Pandya has been decent with the ball, they were mainly dependent on Ravi Bishnoi to pick up a lot more wickets. This season alone, Bishnoi has gone 6 matches without picking up a single wicket. His economy rate is also on the higher side this season compared to the last. However, against the Delhi Capitals, Bishnoi has picked up 8 wickets, which is his second highest against an opponent in the IPL. In what looks to be a do-or-die situation for their playoff chances, can KL Rahul rally his troops and take his boys to the top 4? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe and keep coming back to K Sport for more cricketing content.